In May 2019, FNAF Help Wanted came out, which is definitely one of the most popular FNAF games for a good reason. So when Help Wanted 2 was revealed to be coming out, there was high anticipation for it to be as good or even better as Help Wanted 1. Then it came out and I fucking hate it. Now, before you shout at me or try to execute me, because I know that a lot of people do really like this game, just hear me out first. For me, one of FNAF's core elements is its horror and ability to scare people, which Help Wanted 1 has done incredibly by creating an unsettling atmosphere. Now Help Wanted 2 is possibly one of the brightest and colourful games I've ever played. I mean, just look at it. Most of the minigames are set in the Pizzaplex, which is arguably the most unthreatening place in all of FNAF, where you're usually doing something that's completely harmless. You know, you could get jump scared if you fail the task, but it's not scary at all. I mean, there's tons of minigames like this. There's the Make-Up one with Roxy. There's the Phaser Blast one, which I absolutely hate. There's the Restaurant one, which is just annoying. It's not Five Nights at Freddy's at all. And there's a DJ Music Man bit, which I will admit, some of the later stages did unsettle me a bit, because the mini music men do resemble spiders, which I really hate, and I hate the sound effects they make. But other than that, the minigame is completely harmless and doesn't scare me or probably anyone at all. Now I'm going to show you an example of how Help Wanted 1 is so much scarier than Help Wanted 2. So first I'm going to compare two minigames, the parts and service with Glam Rock Freddy in Help Wanted 2, and the parts and service with just normal Freddy in Help Wanted 1. Now as soon as you are put into the game in Help Wanted 2, Glam Rock Freddy is immediately showing you that he's friendly, that he doesn't want to hurt you at all, and Glam Rock Freddy looks a lot more child friendly and colourful, and that's gonna make the player feel comfortable, and even if they do die, they know that Glam Rock Freddy doesn't want to hurt them, which will make them feel more like carefree and I guess more comfortable doing the task. Now if you look at Help Wanted 1, Freddy doesn't talk at all. So you are absolutely terrified of this guy. He's massive, he's leaning over you, and the fact that you have to reach into his mouth to grab stuff, it just absolutely terrifies you. The fact that you have to interact and fix this serial killer who knows, and you know that animatronic wants to kill you, and that's what unsettles you so much. Just the appearance of Freddy is dirty. The setting of which you're in is that you don't even see the place you're in. It's all black. You see a couple tables, but it's all black. So you feel isolated and just with this massive animatronic that wants to kill you. Now with Glam Rock Freddy, you can see your entire setting. You can see where you are. It just makes you feel more comfortable, which is not a good thing. Now, my last problem with the minigames is that a lot of them feel like filler minigames. Like minigames that don't really have to be there and are just there to add more content to the game that no one really wants. I'm talking about the bowling, the makeup again, the Fizzy Faz section. Those sort of things, they're just not necessary. We don't need them to be there. Plus, some of the minigames are extremely easy, such as the sister location nights, like the Enid night. I remember in the original sister location, I wanted to rip my hair out after playing that night. But in this one, it's stupidly easy because you can see him slowly walk toward your door. You have tons of reaction time. Back to the filler minigames, they seem to be going a lot more for the fun and entertainment side than the original FNAF horror side, which if this was just a regular VR game, then I wouldn't really have a problem with it, because it's doing its job. It's trying to make the player have fun. But it's a FNAF game, and this doesn't feel like a FNAF game. It feels like you're having a bit of fun with a very small threat that has a small chance of killing you, and that's not FNAF to me. It just feels like a normal arcade VR game. Now the only original game, original one they've just made up for this game, that I like is the Carousel one, and I think if they just did more mini games like that, then I wouldn't have a problem with this game, because the Carousel, you are under a strict I don't know, not really a time limit, but you're under a lot of stress all the time. There's tension all the time because you have to do this task, but you have to be constantly looking for Moon, who is constantly getting closer to you, and when you hear his laugh but you can't find him, that's going to send you into a state of panic, and that's what I want Five Nights at Freddy's to do. Now, some of the other minigames that I do like are I like the Breaker Room. I do like a couple of the Sis Location nights. I do like the Ballora one, but the problem with them, they've already done that. That's Sister Location. Make up something new. I know that sounds a bit hypocritical because FNAF Help Wanted 1 just reused old gameplay, but they know that people are going to like this because they've already done it before, and it just feels like you're reusing old content. and it's not original, and the original stuff they have made is shit. Now, my final rant about this game is going to be the endings and just the overall lore of it. It is so stupidly like wacky and obscure. I hate it. If you look at the two endings, I'm mainly focusing on the secret ending, but the first ending wasn't that bad. You know what? It's vague, definitely, which I don't really like. It's not vague in a good way, like in FNAF 4 they made it vague, but yeah, this ending was fine, I guess, but like the claw machine ending at the end, the secret ending, what in the actual fuck is that? I know it's meant to be like a metaphor for Vanny destroying William Afton, but what is this like Shakespeare ending? Why can't we just get normal endings in FNAF? I mean, I think after like FNAF 6, the lore has just been weird and just rubbish. I know for children, possessing animatronics is a bit wacky from the start, but it's horror, you know, like it's children possessing robots. That's a regular horror trope. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I haven't been really following the lore that much because I think it's just so fucking stupid, and the fact that people are theorising about this like Scooby-Doo shit is horrible. Why can't I just get like a normal plain ending? Like, even if it's boring and nothing really happens, I prefer that over this shitty claw machine stuff where like this massive. I don't get it. It's weird. I think everyone agree with me. It is weird. Now, if you do like this game, I'm not going to judge you because there are some aspects of it that I do like, but overall, I think it was for a lot of anticipation for really nothing. And if you do enjoy this video, please like and subscribe. And with that, see you lads.